Hey, nice to see you guys again. This is Tim the Tool Man for the House Improvement. We wanted to come up and show you kind of a really neat video that's going to cost you virtually nothing. That's right, zero. I know a lot of times we have tons of stuff in our garage, and I'm showing you a real world garage right here, right now. This is ours. So the things that we're looking for is what and how can we make storage for our garage. It's not going to break the bank with a whole bunch of lumber that we got to go buy, and then we got to cut it, and then we got to spend days in and days out trying to figure out where we want to do it. Do we want to do a countertop? Do we want to do shelving, etc.? This is going to be a quick, easy way for you to be able to store some stuff in your garage virtually free. The only thing that you're going to need is 1 5/8" screws, drywall screws, coarse. Okay. A drill, cordless or corded, doesn't matter. And a jigsaw. That's it. Oh, and the most important thing, an egg crate. You can get these for free at any grocery store. They've got them always stored in the back. You just gotta go talk to the manager, let them know that you're doing a project. They will give those to you 2, 3, 4 at a time, depending on what they're actually needing them for, to send back to the vendor, but they'll always end up giving you a few. Alright, so went and got some, talked to the manager, picked some up. So I'm going to show you some easy ways here to make some storage out of these guys. Now, one of the things you can really look at when you look at the egg crate is this area right here. This area right here is formed and is solid. It's not open like this is here. So that means your stability is all right in these areas right here. Okay? So what you can do is two things. You can cut this section out and use it as an area where you can store stuff this way. Or you can cut it out this way and make multiples for longer pieces and then be able to store them up front on the wall. And I'll kind of explain that once it's on the wall to kind of give you an idea of what I mean by that. But let's get started first, and I'm going to show you exactly. I'm going to cut it this way because I've already started a few, and I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go. So, first things first, all right? We want to make sure that we're cutting across this area here, all right? Pretty much that simple. Okay, now you've got your shelf, your area to be able to store stuff in. Now the neat thing about these things is they stack on top of each other. They've got this ridge on the bottom that allows them to be able to stack. Well, along with stacking, it also gives you the versatility to be able to screw into them and keep them up. So I'm going to show you a couple that I've already done on a wall to give you an idea and how you can keep going with this. So over here, I've already started putting a lot of stuff up and everything. So basically when this goes in like place, you see how this butts in like this? It already fits into this area. So it's a nice tight fit. You just have to make sure that you're hitting a stud in the back here and that you're also going to screw into the top here because all this is solid plastic, which is going to be coarse when you do that screw that I was telling you about. So let me show you exactly what I mean by this. Okay. You're basically going to go up into it. And secure it. Same thing on the other side. Make sure it's nice and tight. You're going to go up into it where it's all solid, nice and tight. Okay? Now we're going to focus our attention on the back. Make sure that we hit a stud so that when you do put heavy stuff in there, you don't have to worry about it coming down. It'll actually be nice and solid. So I already know what it is. I had mine marked already. The nice thing about garages as well is a lot of times they don't finish them, so they actually give you the stripes of where the studs are. So you already know where you can actually screw into when you put this stuff in. Now that I've already put this in here, now it gives me the option to be able, now it gives me a nice storage area where I can store anything I want. And I can just, you know, keep going with more stuff that I have. You know, I've got another jigsaw, and let's keep those all together. So we'll put some more there. You know, I've got, you know, tools, C-clamps, you know, that, let's put it all back. You don't have to worry about it being secure, it's in the wall. Now what you can do is you can actually make your own configuration of what you really want. Now what I was going to tell you before is, instead of doing this section and cutting this out, if you wanted to cut out this section here, and you wanted to put 3 together, like I have here, you can actually make it so that you can put molding or pipe or things of that nature through this area and keep that as a storage area nice and tight against the wall, rather than doing something like that above your garage. Alright, and that's my next little configuration I'm going to do. But now it keeps it nice and organized. You'll be able to bring it in and out. Just make sure that when you do it, obviously this is going to be too tight of a space unless you're doing something that can curve out. Give yourself some room so when you pull it out, you've got room to pull it out. But that's an easy way, and literally, if you've got the tools, this is all you paid for. And this right here is $5. So if you figure out what you can do here for free, for $5, I think that's a win. Alright, so see us next time. We're going to be putting a lot more videos out. Please subscribe. Stay with us. I know we've been kind of on the back burner lately. We've been trying to come up with some great ideas. We've got a ton of great things coming out for your home, for cheap, for free, for things that you can just make and beautify your house. It's going to just rock your world and you're going to love it. Okay, so come see us again. Thanks.